Hi everyone, I'm Elaine Oyang and I am a certified yoga therapist. I specialize in restorative yoga, specifically for people who live with persistent pain, chronic fatigue, and chronic illness, so that I help them resolve some of their pain points and help them rise above the limitations of their symptoms. Now today I'm going to tell you 3 reasons why restorative yoga is so beneficial and effective for people who live with persistent pain and chronic illness. Now, the first reason why restorative yoga is so beneficial and effective for pain symptoms and chronic illness symptoms is the specific fact that restorative yoga is slow movement and gentle movement and therapeutic movement. So it is not yoga that is fast or very strengthening or strenuous, those kind of yoga that whose purpose is more of building strength. Restorative yoga is more about rebuilding and replenishing things that have been depleted, things that have been exhausted as a result of the body trying to combat with these pain symptoms and chronic illness symptoms. So in restorative yoga, all the movements and all the postures are actually really supported by props. We use blankets, we use blocks, or anything that you can find around at home to help support your body in such a way that it feels safe, it feels stable, it feels secure. And when all these things are in place, then you can actually start to relax some of these muscle tension in your body. And when muscles start to relax, pain starts to resolve. The movement in restorative yoga are also really gentle and really slow. So you can start to build mobility and regain some flexibility in your body and your joints without putting too much strain or too much weight on different areas of your body. Now, the second reason why restorative yoga is so beneficial and effective for symptoms of persistent pain and chronic illness is segued from the first point, which is it's so good at helping the body feel supported and secure and safe. And that actually has a direct benefit and effect on the nervous system. So if you've been living with persistent pain and chronic illness, you have probably gotten the sense that your nervous system is just a little bit more sensitive and agitated than perhaps someone who doesn't have chronic pain or chronic illness. And that's why your body is in such a inflamed kind of response, because it is in that fight or flight mode. It is thinking that it's fighting against danger, whether it's from the stressors from your environment or perhaps from a previous injury that still have some impression in your body. And we have to reduce some of that sensitization, and to reduce that, you have to start to make your body and your mind feel like you are in a safe environment. And with restorative yoga, as I mentioned earlier, you are using a lot of propping to support your body in a safe way, and are also moving in a slow, gentle, awareful way that your body will start to take in these sensory impressions that, oh, we're moving in a way that doesn't hurt, we're moving in a way that feels safe, we're moving in a way that actually feels good. And all of these have direct effect on reducing the sensitivity and the agitation of the nervous system. Now, the third and final point why restorative yoga is so helpful and beneficial actually comes from the second point. So as you can see, all of these points kind of build on top of the other. Now, because as your nervous system starts to reduce in its reactivity, that actually has a positive effect on your immune function. And so if you're living with chronic illness or autoimmune disorders, this can be very beneficial for you to help start to boost and balance and harmonize your immune system in the long term. Now, if you have been experiencing persistent pain and also chronic illness for some time now, you may also find and have observed that you're more prone to certain colds and flus, a little bit more than usual, a little bit more than a person without persistent pain and chronic illness does. And because your immune function is so busy most of the time, using up resources to try to balance and combat some of these symptoms that you experience, it has less resources to fight against things like cold and flus. So with restorative yoga, because the movements are gentle, it starts to help your body feel safe, which then starts to reduce the reactivity of your nervous system and ultimately tying into harmonizing and boosting your immune function. So there you have it. These are 3 main points why restorative yoga can be so helpful if you have persistent pain and chronic illness. I have a lot of restorative yoga practices available in my YouTube channel, so feel free to go ahead and browse. And if you enjoy these videos and practices, please make sure you like and share these with your friends, your colleagues, your family members, your pets, and subscribe to my channel because I release a weekly video of restorative yoga therapies and stress management tools to help you rise above the limitations of your symptoms. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time.